This is Scott Becker with the Becker Private Equity and Business Podcast. We bring you regularly short business episodes, short private equity episodes, interviews with brilliant private equity and business leaders, and a lot more. Today's subject is the market stabilized, 7 business and private equity stories that we're following. And thank you so much for listening. First, after a few bad days in the markets jumped more than 1% yesterday and are recovering even more today. So that's good news. We separately published a podcast, 6 Basic Rules on Investing. The number one rule, it's not really the number one rule, but the first rule in that discussion is don't panic sell. And not to panic sell is made a lot easier by rules 2 and 3. Have an emergency fund and really understand your asset allocation. It makes it a lot easier to not panic sell if you do those 2 things. So that's the first story today. The next several stories. Second, Apollo Global Management says, don't bet on too many rate cuts, that we're not hitting a recession that quickly. Don't expect it to be overdone. That's Apollo, and Apollo is important. It's one of the largest alternative asset managers in the world. 3, 4 stocks that jumped more than 10% yesterday. And what's interesting about this is the different industries they represent. First, Uber jumped a ton yesterday. Green Thumb Industries, GTI, in the cannabis industry jumped more than 10% yesterday. Palantir, the company founded by Peter Thiel, brilliant sort of intelligence company, jumped 10% or more yesterday, as did Vornado Real Estate Trust, and you don't often see that. 3 of the stocks that are down significantly today, Lyft, Rivian, and TripAdvisor. Rivian we follow closely. That's one of the big 3 EV companies, Tesla being number 1, Rivian number 2, Lucid number 3. Those 3 are down significantly today. 4th, Tempus AI, the analytics oncology firm founded by genius Eric Lefkowski and Baxter International, also jumped a great deal yesterday. That's our 4th story today. 5th, Kamala Harris chose Tim Walz as a running mate. The race is on for president. Fascinating to watch. 6th, squad member Cori Bush, member of lost her primary to more moderate Democrat Wesley Bell. Finally, 7th, we're watching the largest PE firms start to get really busy and start to deploy capital. A couple quick comments there. Apollo Global Management has made an $11 billion offer to buy Paramount Global. Second, PitchBook reports that R1 RCM is going private, an $8.9 billion deal. That's crazy. And finally, Carlyle buys a stake in Cap Trust in a deal valuing their wealth management business at $4 billion. So Carlyle, CDR, meaning Clayton Dubilier, Towerbrook, Apollo, all getting quite busy. Those are 7 of the stories that we're watching this morning. A totally separate note, we've got our latest book coming out, The Entrepreneur's Edge, coming out in September. We'll be recording the audiobook version of it this week. We'll see how that goes. I'm a little bit concerned about it, but hopefully it'll be fun. Thank you for listening to the Becker Private Equity and Business Podcast. We appreciate it greatly. Thank you very, very much.